Hi guys, and welcome by this emergency video. What I'm discussing today is actually the Bitcoin pump that is at the moment happening. Like you can see, we are on the 4-hour time frame, and actually we have this range. This is the previous range here. But what I'm looking at right now is actually that we broke down the range and dropped to this level exactly as pinpointed, the 107,400 level that hold it, and actually it pumped now to the 110k, which was the previous range high actually. But now we are actually also going back to the range low of this range where we were in for the last since 10 July actually. But what is important, that we have also here a 4-hour EMA and also that resistance level now, because this range low is now acting as a resistance. And that's why I'm gonna open a live short for you guys with multiplied 20 or around 20 to 30 with an amount of $1,000. I will see how that goes. But in my opinion, we will reject here. If not, then we can go for these the mid-range actually, which is around the 117.5k level to 117. This is like the mid-range, which is also a very important level to reclaim then to go for the range highs, which is around 123k. But also if we look then to Ethereum is actually also and quite a range at the moment, where we have always the deviations, but always the close in the range again, with of course the wick deviation, a wick failure actually. And then we close back into the range on the 4-hour. Here also we didn't manage to break it again, and this is like the mid-range level. And here we have the 4-hour EMAs that align very well. But in my opinion, Ethereum is not too, it's quite complicated, Ethereum at the moment. There is no clean direction. Instead of Bitcoin, in my opinion, we are clearly in a big downtrend already since the mid August, 14 August actually. And what I'm looking at right now is that we, let me do this here maybe. This is my main scenario still. It didn't hit this level, the 105.5k, which is the mid-range of this range. But it did hit the first bounce level that I indicated, which is also very nice that we pump, because for me this is exit liquidity. A lot of people get bullish again and are gonna enter now, and then in my opinion the market makers are gonna just have like a big dump again, where people will be like in disbelief again and just don't know anymore what to do, in my opinion. But there is a big pump going on, like you can see, and in my opinion we can move to this 112k resistance level and then see what it's gonna do. Is it gonna blast through, or is it just gonna reject? We will see about that. But in my opinion, the full TP that I'm indicating here is 101k to 101.5k, I would say. And if we don't hold this level, then we going literally to a 93k, which is not out of the table. And like you can see on the daily, that is also the ultimate level to hold, which I indicated. My computer is very slow at the moment, but like you can see, this is like a very important key level, actually a very important support level, which is the ultimate level to hold if we want to continue this bull market, in my opinion. But what I'm also looking at, because I'm also looking for some short trades, obviously, because I don't see Bitcoin moving up that much anymore, because in my opinion it's more like an exit liquidity. But what I'm looking at is to short this level then, but also up to the 94 cents. These two levels I'm now looking at. If this get flipped, then maybe here also like a short, the 85 cents I would say, and then 94 cents. So these levels, I also did a little short on this already, and then it dropped very hard, but then indeed we went up again. But what I'm doing here is actually a swing long with a DCA strategy. So I bought here a short, here I'm gonna do a short, then also here a short, and then also here a short. So these are literally like a DCA strategy where you are not gonna open a position on one, a position on the same price, on one price, and then if it drops, for example, you make big money. But the other way can be also the same, that if it then pushes hard up, then you are literally fucked. So what I'm doing now is literally the DCA strategy, because in my opinion, there is still a lot of room to go down. These bounces are mostly excellent liquidity, like I'm seeing on Fartcoin is actually a double top pattern. So 1, and then this again, 2, where we are now going down, maybe a little bit like this still, and then we literally make the M pattern. Like the drop that I'm anticipating is like, you see all my TP levels, because I don't want to get front print, that I only do a full TP here, and then that it, for example, doesn't drop that low and that I'm too greedy. No, this is a very important level to break down then. It's like the 57 cents, I would say. And then if that drops down, then honestly, it's going quick to the 42 to 43 cents. In my opinion, that's a very nice trade. If we manage to hold this, then it can be again to the 94 cents maybe. Here you have a lot of EMAs, daily EMAs, but also the two on the 4-hour EMAs. So honestly, a very nice trade to take Fartcoin. But still, Bitcoin, I'm anticipating and looking what it's gonna do right now. Like you can see, it pumped on the New York Open also. It pumped also on the New York Open, or at least already a bit before that. And then on the New York Open, it pumped super hard. So very interesting. In my opinion, it's always like the New York Open sessions. Mostly of the time it goes up lately, and then it drops immense, like 1 hour to 2 to 3 hours later, and then a lot of people are bullish again or longing, and then they get literally liquidated, or their stop loss get hit. So guys, I will keep you up to date, and hopefully you like the video. You know, so my perspective on the market, especially on Bitcoin. Because this red line that you can see is like my main scenario. I think it can play out. This doesn't need to play out like this. 93K, I don't prefer that, honestly. 101K is enough for me. But still, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe on the channel if you didn't. And for the rest, just leave a comment if you want to see a chart, a coin that you want, and that I need to check out, and I will discuss it in a video then. But thank you guys for watching. Bye bye, and see you next time.